this is all wrapped up in what you want to see. And, okay, the players, yeah, they want to go out there and win, and they're trying to win, and you might upset them. And that argument is fine, because if Doug Pederson lost trust in his locker room, that's a big thing. There's no doubt about it. But to please you, that's so stupid. And that's where we get all wrapped up in the wrong things. That Doug Pederson should do something to please you because you didn't like that they weren't being competitive, which is what Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth and Twitter melted down, this righteous indignation of, you can't do this, it's unfair, it's not in the spirit of competition. The fact is, Joe Judge said this yesterday because he got burned by it. Of course he got burned by it. And the Eagles players might be mad because they feel like we've been burned by it. But it's not, who cares about us? It's the optics of us as the fan, the optics of us as broadcasters. You can't do this because we don't like the way that it looks. That is the most self-absorbed take you've ever had, that you don't care if teams try to lose. You just don't want it to look to you like they're trying to lose.
I just don't want the head coach blatantly in the middle of a game, once you've told your players you're out to win, to decide, you know what, we're not going to win. If you decide pregame you're going to pull
it's about your satisfaction.
Well, how would you feel if I tried for 3 hours on the show and for the fourth hour I said, you know what, I better not do this or we're going to end up with Shep instead of Connor Green filling in?
Well,
you don't want me to try all fourth quarters. You would always ask the most out of us.
If our bosses said we don't want Mraz to try, or if part of my execution of the show is we want Shep or Connor Green in here, then however we get there doesn't really matter.
But in most cases, you in that case or the head coach would have been being fired anyway. That's what I'm saying. What happened with Doug Pederson doesn't happen. Usually the head coach is out if your team's bad enough to be in that position to be tanking.
Well, who cares about the situation? It doesn't happen.
Because
it
that's
hasn't
the point.
happened. What matters is that you care about how it looked to you, which is, again, the most self-absorbed way to take this. This is about the Eagles' greater good. This is about the Eagles in 2021, 2022, 2023, and beyond. It's not about you on Sunday night. It's not about you. I can't stress this enough. Mraz, I hate to take your entire world has revolved around you and your enjoyment and your family and your hometown and your job. And this is about you, that you don't like how it made you feel. It's not about you. It's about Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie and the organization and Doug Pederson. It's about them. And they made this decision. And their decision is for their greater good. And that's the only thing they are beholden to. They're not beholden to you or the quote-unquote undefined spirit of competition.
I don't know, DA. For 8 years, all you've told me is to try my hardest, make sure I'm out there, don't make mistakes, anything. And now you're telling me it's okay in certain instances in life, like what the Eagles did. You go out there and you try to win the game. If
my boss, our company, and me came to a decision that, you know what, we're not going to try today, then you have to execute that. I mean, that ultimately, if we feel like it's in our best scenario not to be successful today, and you're an employee, you've got to do it. You can't just go rogue and be like, I don't care what you say. I don't care if I'm fired.
Warped a mindset that is in life? Like, what a terrible message that sends.
Mraz, you openly gloat about being lazy and stupid.
I mean, I joke around about it, but I still go out there and I try. Yes, I don't purposely be lazy. I try every damn day of my life. I fail a lot, but I try a lot.
That is so insincere. You are proudly lazy and stupid. You don't try to read books. You don't try to work harder. You don't try to be ambitious. You don't try to give me ideas. You do not try every single day to be better. You oftentimes say, I just want to do the job how I do it right now, and that's it, and I'm happy. You are not any of those things, so don't say this because that's so insincere.
I mean, I completely disagree with that, but okay.
How can you disagree? You've openly said this.
Yeah, I openly say things a lot because I know it's funny and I know it's cheeky and I know it's joking around. I wake up every day, whether I'm sloppy or whatever, late or not, with pride, and I try to do my job the right way.
Every single day during quarantine, you found an excuse not to work out.
I ran every day during quarantine.
How are you then up 20 pounds?
Because I couldn't stop eating myself because I have a fat eating disorder and I can't put down chips.
So where's the want? Where's the ambition? Where's the want?
You're right, but that's my point. I wanted to. I couldn't
No, you
execute.
Don't try. You're not trying.
I do try, and
How
I fail.
Can you try?
It's okay to fail if you at least tried.
You're not trying, though.
I'm not trying. I just drank a shake. I could have had a fat egg sandwich this morning. Of course I'm trying.
Every single Sunday, you sit in front of 4 TVs and you proudly post what you eat on Twitter. You proudly post all of this food. You think that's trying to lose weight?
No, it's not. Well, I think I have the right mindset Monday through Friday, and then I fail on Sunday. You're right. You're absolutely right. But that's my point. Doug Pederson could have had the right mindset Monday through Friday and failed on Sunday. Would have been lived with it.
For 8 years, I've asked you to read one sports book. Just one, and you have not been able to do so. Are you trying to read a book?
But your point is.
Are you trying?
No, I'm not. I make excuses that I don't have time. You're right. I don't. I would rather watch TV, go for walks, do whatever than read books. You're absolutely right.